What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 1 battle for the Galar Defenders League. Today we are facing off against Frosted and her Copenhagen Sawsbucks in a game that is going to be crazy because she has a G-Max Inteleon. Oh my god, this thing is absolutely incredible. If you guys missed the video I did on G-Max Inteleon, make sure to go and check it out. It'll be linked in the description and in the cards at the top right of your screen. You guys should be seeing the thumbnail on your screen right now, but this Pokemon is honestly bonkers. It's ridiculously strong. G-Max Hydro Snipe is an insane move that's always 160 base power. Mold Breaker as well in it. It is crazy. And on top of that, she has Sand. She has Hail. She has a Vaporeon, a Salazzle, a Mandibuzz, which is an amazing check, or a pretty good check at least, to my Urshifu. This is going to be an uphill battle for us, but we can definitely get the job done. I believe it. Let's get into it. So, you guys see our screen. If you guys missed the draft analysis, the link is also in the description. I go over in depth every single one of my members and why I think we have a really strong team this season. But looking at it, you guys can see it. We have a single strike Urshifu. Oh yes, that's what I like to see. This Pokemon is bananas. It's so good, and I really feel like we have a really amazing matchup this game to deal with a lot of her threats with Urshifu, because looking at it, outside of the Inteleon which outspeeds, and of the Ninetales, which has Moonblast and outspeeds, and the Mandibuzz, I guess, we just demolish everything with Wicked Blow or Close Combat. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The first Pokemon we're going to be bringing is going to be a Assault Vest Urshifu single strike. Why Assault Vest when we have access to a Choice Band or a Life Orb? I felt like it was really important to make sure we live at least one hit in Gigantamax from the Inteleon. Very, very important here. That thing is insanely strong. It can be modest or timid. It would probably be timid because I do have a Raichu and she wants to outspeed the Raichu, so we'll see that. But Close Combat is huge against my opponent. It hits everything for insane damage. Wicked Blow is there, which is nice. Sucker Punch for priority, so if it ends up being a G-Max Inteleon, it gets a kill on something like, I don't know, kills my Sylveon or whatever, I can bring in this Pokemon. I can fire off a Wicked Blow or Close Combat. Wicked Blow would do actually a bit more damage to it, so I'd go for that. And then I'd go for Sucker Punch while it's still in G-Max, and that does 2 great bits of damage to her. Unfortunately for me, it's not as strong. I would like to be stronger, but I just feel like living the hits is a bit more important in this game. We have U-Turn for momentum, which is very nice. Speed for Rotom, our dual stab destroy everything on our team, and with our special defense EVs there, we take a modest max air slash from a G-Max Inteleon or a G-Max Hydro Snipe. We also, I believe, take a timid G-Max Hydro Snipe after rocks. I believe a modest one as well. I could be wrong on that, but I have to double check just to be sure. But yeah, it's a very strong Pokemon this game. It's a really good pivot as well. Things are going to be coming in. If I bring this thing in early, Mandibuzz is coming in, Appleton's coming in early, basically Hippowdon. So there's a ton of different options that are going to come in early, and I can actually U-turn out, get momentum, and go into something very strong. Something like my Basculin. Yes, our tier 5 Pokemon, our strongest Pokemon, and our quote-unquote weakest Pokemon are actually going to be paired up in the first game. This is nuts. This Pokemon is insane, this matchup. My opponent has Sand. My opponent has a Salazzle. It's very, very useful because I have access to Aqua Jet. An adaptability, Life Orb boosted Aqua Jet. That's going to do tons of damage. Psychic Fangs is there because it hits the Vaporeon for neutral damage. It also breaks Veil, which is huge for me. Liquidation hits the Mandibuzz for incredible damage. Flip Turn for momentum is huge. Basically, if Vaporeon is gone, I just come in, click Flip Turn, click Liquidation, GG. That's it. I'm happy with that. There is the Appleton, but I would likely just Flip Turn out of there instead of do anything else, so I'm happy with that. We have speed for Rotom and for modest Alolan Ninetales. I actually had the same speed on my Urshifu, but I decided to make it a bit slower so I didn't have to sacrifice as much attack investment, so I could hit a bit harder, but it crushes the Sand Core in Excadrill and Hippowdon, and it also destroys Salazzle as well with Aqua Jet, which is huge. It wears down Urshifu checks, and that's the big thing, because if Urshifu can come in and clean up, that'd be amazing, but we also have a couple other options for sweepers or for breakers, and I could definitely see Basculin clean up the game very late because of its speed and its power. Our next pick is going to actually be Sylveon here. Sylveon needed to come this game because I do not have a check to G-Max Inteleon. It's just, it does not exist on my team. This Pokemon comes in, clicks G-Max Hydro Snipe, and says GG, which is nuts. I originally had Mystical Fire over Calm Mind, but I switched it to Calm Mind because I can actually bulk up myself instead of just lowering the attack of the special attack of the G-Max Inteleon. It also really helps me out because I can really sweep things very effectively if he's not running a Nasty Plot variant of the Salazzle, or if she's not running a Nasty Plot variant of Salazzle, excuse me, or if her drill is weakened as well, or even gone. So I will definitely take that. We have speed for 12 speed Vaporeon. We take 2 timid max Hydro Pumps from the G-Max Inteleon, so that's 2 160 base power moves from full, which is amazing. Protect obviously won't help us out that much. We do have it there to stall out just a little bit, just in case we have to take rocks on entry or something, so I'll go with that. And then we also take a banded Icicle Crash from the Beartix after rocks. That's an Adamant Bandit Icicle Crash, actually. So that's if she's bringing the Beartic. But I had 2 mocks, one with Liv and one with RTSK. Both of them did not bring the Beartic. One of them brought the Veil. The other one did not bring Sand. Both of them did not bring Sand, actually. One of them brought Excadrill, but that's it. So I definitely don't feel like Beartic is the best bring, but I could definitely see it coming just in case, because Hail is still a very strong option, and Adamant Banded Beartic is still doing a ton of damage to my G-Max Corviknight, so it is what it is. Our next mon is going to be our secondary win con, or actually, I should say our primary win con, because this is better in this game than Urshifu is. Porygon-Z. Yeah, Porygon-Z. Originally, I was looking at, like, I'm just going to run Adaptability with Tri-Attack, and maybe, like, Shadow Ball, and I should be golden, because then I hit everything for double the damage with Adaptability, and I also have Shadow Ball for Rotom, and for Drill, which resists. But this is better. I mentioned it in my draft analysis, but we have access to Download, and Download is perfect for this matchup because Vaporeon, Appleton, Mandibuzz all want to have more physical investment than special investment, because they want to be able to take hits from Urshifu. So with Download, we get to +1 on our special attack. Agility will let us outspeed the Excadrill in Sand and everything on our team, including Scarfers, and we have Recover to set up on things like the Ninetales if it's not running Blizzard, like the Mandibuzz, like the Vaporeon. I'm really excited for this because we just bring it in and we just claim lives. It's insane. +1 from our download boost plus a life orb, forget about it. We can just win the game right here. I can set up on things multiple times with this, which is amazing. So I'm really excited to see what we can do with Porygon-Z. I put in a lot of work with it in both my mocks, and honestly, it really breaks teams effectively. It destroys the Mandibuzz, destroys the Vaporeon, destroys the Appleton, destroys the Inteleon. I will definitely take it. If I can force the Inteleon to G-Max early, hit with a +1 life orb boost of Thunderbolt, and it survives, so be it, it survives. I have my Sylveon on the back, I have my next mon next up, which I can definitely do really good things with it and really effectively deal with it. Now, our next mon is going to be our G-Max captain, G-Max Corviknight. I still can't find an amazing sprite for it. This is the best I could really find. Is what it is. Doesn't look great when it's blown up like that, but what are you going to do? We have access to a Brave Bird, Body Press, U-Turn, and Roost. I really want momentum on this set because my opponent gets access to Volt Switch and Thunderbolt on the Rotom and a Salazzle. So if I can force them to switch out into a Salazzle, let's say it's, I don't know, let's say it's Mandibuzz, or let's say, I don't know, it's Inteleon or whatever, and she doesn't want to Gigantamax early, I can U-turn out and go into my check to the Salazzle as she goes into that Pokemon. We take a modest G-Max Hydro Pump after rocks in our base form, which is important to note, and we take a timid Life Orb Rotom T-Bolt, or a timid Salazzle Fire Blast, or a Life Orb Flamethrower from Salazzle. We also completely wall Excadrill. Body Press is there, which is huge. It lets me get a ton of damage off on it with our 84 EVs in defense and our Impish Nature, which is very nice. Master Ball, of course, is the item. It has to be holding that, and is a very strong Pokemon in this game. Very good defensive Pokemon. Really handles a lot of her team very well. Deals with the Ninetales, deals with a lot of different Pokemon amazingly, and I'm really hoping that we can put in a lot of work with this thing because it's, honestly, we're going to need it. Her G-Max Inteleon is such a terrifying Pokemon, and our next Pokemon doesn't really handle it well at all. Our next Pokemon is our Palossand. This Pokemon is making its debut because it gets Stealth Rocks. Her team doesn't handle rocks very well. If I can get up rocks, it's very nice because we can then determine if the Salazzle, if the Mandibuzz are boots or not, which if they're not, they take 25% on entry. Scorching Sands gives me a chance to burn something, which is very nice. If I burn even the Inteleon, that's still really useful. It's extra chip damage, which I will definitely take over time. Shore for recovery, Stealth Rock for hazards, Toxic to get rid of something like, basically this set beats a Mandibuzz that is not running Taunt or, Taunt or Toxic. That's it. If it doesn't carry Taunt or Toxic, we beat it 1v1, which is very important because of Toxic. So I'm really happy with this. We take 2 Jolly Life Orb Drill Earthquakes after leftovers, and we beat a non-toxic Taunt Mandibuzz. There we go, 1v1, and we also keep rocks up in that exchange too. And the rest, I put in my special defense to deal with Salazzle a bit better because that thing is terrifying. Oh my god, that thing is so scary. With Corrosion, it can Toxic my Corviknight, which is very scary, and I gotta get rid of it quickly. Honestly, I'm worried about that thing. It's the biggest threat to my team, I think. That and the Inteleon. Very, very scary, so fingers crossed. Let's do it. Let's get the job done. Okay, so here we have the matchup. She ends up bringing the Excadrill, the G-Max Inteleon, the Rotom. She brings the Mandibuzz, the Salazzle, and the Vaporeon. Perfect. Okay. I would like to lead off with my Palossand. I think that's a pretty good lead here. The other option is my Basculin. I can flip turn out of there unless she leads off with Salazzle. Or actually, you know what? I think Palossand is the best lead here. I want to lead Urshifu. I really do. I'm going to lead Palossand though. Palossand is the least expendable member on my team. It's not as important as a lot of other things. So yeah, this protects me in case she leads off with, I don't know, something like the Salazzle, something like the Excadrill to set up rocks. It's our only hazard setter. So we'll see. Have fun to Frosted. Make sure you go check out her side of the battle. All the channels for the GDL are linked in the description. Oh boy, okay. Gotta make sure I have my calc open. Okay. So she brought Buzzkill. That is Mandibuzz. Okay. This thing may have taunt. It may have taunt. If it does, so be it. And I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for my hazards here. I think that's very important. And we'll see what she wants to do. She taunts. Okay, fine with me. Okay, so we know she has taunt on this thing. I can go into my Corviknight pretty freely here, because if she goes into Salazzle, I can go back into my Sandcastle. Palisand, that's the word. My god. Okay. So she had a Mandibuzz. She has Vaporeon. Inteleon. G-Max Inteleon. She has Rotom. I'm assuming a U-turn's coming out here. So I could have stayed in and gone for an Earth Power, but not really that important to do that. She has Salazzle, and she has an Excadrill. I'm so, like, I'm really nervous for this. It's not a good start, but it is what it is. Yeah. If we can get a Brox, then I'm pretty sure if we get up an Agility, our Porygon just wins. In comes the Rotom. I'm going to go hard into the Sandcastle here. If she Will-O-Wisps or Toxics or whatever, so be it. I may just go for a Toxic here, expecting the Mandibuzz to come in. If she does, go for a Volt Switch. Maybe she goes for Trick. If she goes for Trick, good play. Good play at all. Good play for sure. Thunderbolt. I'm cool with that. And at this point, I'm going to fire off a Toxic in case she goes into the Inteleon or into the Mandibuzz. She may be Scarf or Specs or something. That's definitely a possibility. And once I get rid of the Vaporeon, my Basculin just clicks buttons and does so well. So she switches out, makes me think she is Scarf or Specs. Harold. That is Vaporeon. Okay. We connect our Toxic. That's nice. Alrighty. No leftovers revealed just yet. I don't think that would have been revealed. How much would a Scald do to me if I go to my Palisand? Vaporeon. If it's fully defensive at level 50, Scald will do 55 to 67. I'm going to go for my Stealth Rock here. As she yawns. Okay, so we got our hazards up, which is nice. And we Toxic this thing. So she is leftovers on this, and she is carrying a Yawn, which is... Okay, so there's Yawn and leftovers on this Pokemon. And I think here I'm going to go into my Corviknight again. I can U-turn out on pretty much anything, which is nice. She's carrying Taunt on her Mandibuzz. I believe it's going to be Boots. That way she can take hits better from the Urshifu if it is banded. The reason I'm going Corviknight here instead of something like my Porygon-Z is I can U-turn out. Harold switches out. What is she going to? Shape of You. That's the Rotom. Good play. Good play. That's unfortunate. So this makes me think that she does not have the... What is it called? What's the word I'm looking for? The Heal Bell on her Vaporeon. Because I couldn't really touch her there. And I want to U-turn really badly. In case she goes for a Shadow Ball here, I think I'm going to go into my Sylveon. Because I don't want to get hit by the Shadow Ball if it is Specs. Now let's see how much damage it's going to do. She goes for Shadow Ball. Very nice. Okay, that did nothing. She's probably not spec. So we are at 159. That's around 42 points of health. So I go Sylveon against Rotom, Choice Scarf. That's like Timid Scarf damage. I want to go for a Hyper Voice here. Yeah, because I have my Palossand as a decent check to the Excadrill, and the Salazzle with resist my my attack as he goes for Volt. She goes for Volt Switch, excuse me. So we know she's not Scarf, she's not Boots. She could be Colbur Berry, which is definitely a possibility. Freestyler. That's the drill, okay. Mold Breaker. Hyper Voice comes out. Solid damage. I think that might be AV. Nope, it's not. It's leftovers. Okay. Okay, so at this point in time, I have two options. I can go with my Palossand, or I can go into my Corviknight. I think I'm going to go Corviknight here, in case she predicts and goes for the Earthquake. But if she goes for Rapid Spin, so be it. But this protects me in case she decides to go and double into the Rotom again. Not the Rotom again, but the Vaporeon or something. Or the Inteleon even. So, there is that. I am super worried about that Inteleon. My god, it's terrifying. It's so scary. So we switch out. And this helps me in case she goes for Swords Dance as well, because I have Body Press on this set. As she goes for her own rocks. Okay. So she doesn't know my moveset yet. I can pretty freely go for a U-turn. Nothing on my team is affected by rocks too much. So I'm going to go for the U-turn here. We'll see what she goes into. If she goes into Rotom, cool. I outspeed, I can fire off a Liquidation. But there is the matter of the Vaporeon, which sucks. Herald, that's the Vaporeon, okay. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm just going to go into my Porygon-Z here. And do a ton of damage to her. Let's pay attention. Do we get the download boost in our special attack? We should. Porygon-Z. Pointed Stones. Download boosts our special attack. Fantastic. I can freely go for an... I want to go for an Agility here, because then I'll outspeed the Inteleon. But what would she go into? If anything, she goes to the Drill. I'm just gonna Thunderbolt here, hide the Agility so far. She switches out. Freestyler. Okay. So this is her check. I know she's... If I go to Porygon-Z, I go to Excadrill, I know she's leftovers. Earthquake does 72 to 85. I don't think it's worth it yet. Let's go Corviknight. If she doubles, so be it. Damn. Because Frosted is good. She knows what she's doing. Withdraws. Shape of You. Yeah. She may think I'm Scarf or Specs. At this point, I don't think she's not Life Orb for sure. So if I go Rotom, she's not Specs either. So if she's just regular set and I go to my Corviknight, how much does Corviknight take from Thunderbolt? 56 to 68. I think I can afford to U-turn here. Yeah. So I think if anything, she goes for Volt Switch. Shadow Ball, nice. Okay, I will take that. Shabo does 25 to 30%. 176, she crits me, didn't she? Yeah. Fantastic. That takes away all the advantages gained by making that play there. That really sucks. I definitely think she's Culber. Let's I can go Urshifu or Basculin here. Could try Porygon-Z as well. It only benefits me if I get the boost in special attack though. I think Urshifu is my play, and in case she's a lure with Culber Berry, because she could definitely be that. I'm going to U-turn. Because I think she will have the Culber Berry on this set. Nope, well she switches out. Okay, that's fine with me. In comes the Mandibuzz. Yep, Mandibuzz comes out. And it is definitely Boots. We do clean damage to it, very nice. And I'm going to go right into my Porygon-Z again. Get our download and special attack. And let's fire off an Ice Beam here. She switches out. Freestyler, we catch this, that's fantastic. That's big damage there. What I'm actually going to do here... Oh, that's not enough damage, I think. We got a boost in special attack. Porygon-Z versus Excadrill. That was like a low roll. Oh, it's a neutral. Yeah, that was he's a very bulky set. I'm gonna recover here. She switches out and goes into Harold. Fantastic. This is great. This is really good for me because I can agility here. Do I want to agility though? Like, it's so hard because I want to agility. I really do, but it may not be the best time for me to do it. I want to agility. I really, really do. Let's do it. Let's agility. Let's do it. As she stays in, does she go for the yawn? Please don't go for yawn. Scald. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Ouch. And she burns. Crap. Okay, this is fine though. It's not the end of the world, because we can just rack up the toxic damage on her. Pretty freely, too. Because she can't yawn me now. Yikes, that does about half. Let's recover. So that pays off for us. She wishes, okay. Now, I'm going to go for an Ice Beam here because if she wants to switch into her Excadrill, that's a problem for me. She may just want to keep this healthy, which fine, so be it. But this getting weakened. And if she stays in, she'll get her wish back, sure. But she's not going to have a ton of HP that she expects. So Ice Beam comes out. We'll see what she wants to do. She protects. Okay, so we know her full moveset. Wish, Protect, Scald, Recover. No, Wish, Protect, Scald, Yawn. There we go. And she's going to be back to like half now. I'm going to Ice Beam again here. What is she going to do now? Because once this Pokemon goes down, my Basculin has a great shot at doing things. Ice Beam, she stays in. That's fine. Does she wish? Does she scald? She wishes. Once again, my play here is just going to be the Ice Beam. If she wants to stay in, so be it. She'll protect. That's fine. Like, look at that. That's huge, huge, huge damage. Ice Beam here. Last time I've actually played Frosted, we went to Timer. That was also in GDL last season. We tied 2-2, I think it was. She had slightly more HP than I did. Ice Beam comes out again, and nice. Okay, so we get rid of this thing. The Wish is gone, which is great. And we're at +2. So we're about half HP now, which does kind of suck. But I do think this was very important to do. If she wants to go Drill, so be it. I think we can definitely do around half to it. The Salazzle should drop. The Inteleon will outspeed and will fire off a +1 Thunderbolt on it. Oh my god. Porygon-Z, absolute legend. She's probably calculating right now to see if she can take James Pond. There it is. There it is. We Thunderbolt here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just checking to see. Oh baby, that's good. 98 to 116. Thunderbolt. $98 to 116. There it is. She didn't get to maxes. I have my agility up. Do we manage to get rid of this Inteleon without it doing any damage to me? Yo, if you guys have not seen the animation for this thing, it's nuts. It's actually incredible. First time I'm seeing it against me, but oh boy. We do 98 to 116. Thunderbolt comes out. That's amazing. That's absolutely incredible. This Porygon-Z set put in so much work. This is absolutely amazing. I think we just might win here. We're taking Life Orb and we're taking Burn every turn. If she goes Mandibuzz, I'm recovering on that for sure. It might have knockoff, so I probably shouldn't. If she goes Rotom, I'm going to do that. I'm going to recover. Actually, no, I think my play is just to attack until this thing goes down. Freestyler comes out. Come on, we could do half. We could do half. She's got to be a more specially defensive set for sure. She might have like max HP, ton of speed. It's just a support set, Earthquake. Come on, get the job done, PZ. Get the job done. Get your third kill. Oh, yes. Oh, baby. That's 3 kills for Porygon-Z. I honestly thought this thing was going to be good on the team. I did not expect it to be this good because it didn't even come to me when I was doing the draft that download is going to be fantastic because Urshifu won't actually have to do anything. It's just great. This is fantastic. Buzzkill. At this point, we kind of beat everything. I can go for... Do I want to go for a Thunderbolt or do I want to go for a Recover? I'm going to Thunderbolt. Whew, baby, wow. Thunderbolt comes out. +1. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's 4 kills for Porygon-Z. This set was perfect. Where's Mandibuzz? There you are. Leave. Oh, I think I took away Porygon-Z. No, Porygon-Z is still putting in work right now. Porygon-Z is not dead yet. It's got one more kill in it. Now Rotom. Do I want to take a look and see Rotom? Do I roost here? It's not Specs. Thunderbolt will actually 2-KO me here, so I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam and get the KO. If she switches out, makes a double into Salazzle, so be it. But Porygon-Z getting 5 kills now. Goodbye, Rotom. And Porygon-Z, you did tons of work. You were fantastic this game. Good shit, Porygon-Z. 5 kills. And you know what's unfortunate? I'm actually not going to go into my Urshifu here. Like I could. Do I want to go into Urshifu here? It depends on what I want to get the last kill. Urshifu versus Salazzle. Nasty plot. Wicked Blow is 106 to 126. So yeah, I'm going to go into Urshifu here. I want to do that. Urshifu needs to do something on its first game. It has to, okay? This game belongs to Porygon-Z, don't get me wrong. Okay, and like it belongs to Porygon-Z, 100%. But Urshifu's got to do something. It's a solid vest, so we can take the hit. And she ends up taking the rocks, so we can fire off a Wicked Blow. We'll see the animation. First time in game I get to see it. And we should climb to a 5-0 win here, which is absolutely incredible. Actually, Flamethrowers. We take the hit. Very nice. Wicked Blow comes out. Oh, this is clean. That's so clean. Oh my god. I love that. That's a great animation. 5-0 win to start. Porygon-Z, the MVP. Urshifu getting a claim at the end, or kill at the end. That was great. Oh my god. I was so nervous for that, but just the Porygon-Z set was perfect. I'm so happy I went with Bolt Beam over Tri-Attack Shadow Ball. That was fantastic. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. GG's to Frosted. Make sure to go and check her out. Her link is in the description below. She's honestly a really phenomenal player. Does a lot of VGC stuff as well, so she knows what she's doing. And honestly, she's going to be a huge threat. Her team is terrifying. Inteleon is a monster. Yes, it didn't do anything this game, but I kind of built my team hoping to just negate what it did, and thankfully we got our agility up because Porygon-Z was able to do that. If she had not burned my Porygon-Z there and gone for a yawn the next turn, or if she just, in general, she hadn't burnt the Porygon-Z, I would have had to keep Thunderbolting it, 100%. I could not afford to let myself go get put to sleep. It's just not something I could have done. So the fact she burnt me was huge for me. I would definitely take that, and it just was fantastic. I'm so happy with how this turned out. So GG Frosted. If you guys are excited for this season of the GDL, if you guys are excited for this insane first week, a 5-0 win to start, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know what is your favorite Porygon-Z set. If you have any nicknames, guys, just let me know. I'm kind of not great with nicknames, and I want to make sure that my teams have nicknames going forward. Obviously, Po is a pretty good name for the Urshifu, but it's too standard, I think, so I want to go with something a little bit different. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time.